Okay, so why don't you take a second and try and do the problem, and then after you've made an attempt and you've paused the video and tried to do the problem, continue the video and we will go over this together. Okay, so it says, working at their respective constant rates, machine 1 makes 240 copies in 8 minutes. Alright, so already I'm thinking I'm working with a rate problem. So the rate formula is rate times time equals distance. Alright, something of that nature. Alright, so we know that machine 1 makes 240 copies in 8 minutes. So they've given us the distance. They said that we make 240 copies. And they gave us the time. They say that we do it in 8 minutes. So we can then figure out what the rate is. The rate is going to be 240 divided by 8. Alright, so 30 pages per minute. Okay. Machine 2 makes 240 copies in 5 minutes. Alright, so we're now going to make this R1. R2 makes 240 copies in 5 minutes. Okay, so that's a good start. At these rates, how many more copies does machine 2 make in 4 minutes than machine 1 make in 6 minutes? Okay, so how do we do this? Well, let's start by finding out what their rates are. Rate 1 is equal to 240 divided by 8, which I think I've already said is 2040 divided by 8 is going to be equal to, 8 goes into 24 3 times, which leaves 24, remainder of 0, so 30 is equal to 30. So rate 1, this machine 1, makes 30 pages per minute. Machine 2, or the rate for machine 2, is 240 divided by 5. Alright, so 240, try that again, 240 divided by 5 is, 5 goes into 24 4 times, remainder of 4, bring down the 0, 5 times 8 is 40, so it's 48. So that is equal to 48 pages per minute. Okay, so at these rates, the rates that we've just found, how many more copies does machine 2 make in 4 minutes than machine 1 in 6 minutes? So now what they're asking us to do is they're asking us to put in specific times into our rate functions that we just found, into our r times t equals d. So we now know the rates. The rates is 48 and 30. Let's write this function with the new time and our known rates to find our final distance. Alright, so machine 1. For machine 1, you are going to be working for 6 minutes. You are going to make approximately 30 pages per minute, which is going to lead you to a total of 30 times 6 is 180 pages. Just so everyone knows, we just did the rate multiplied by the new time is equal to the new productivity. That's called productivity. Usually I say distance because I generally think of this in terms of a distance problem, but it's just the total amount they're able to produce. Or production might be a better idea. Alright, so that's machine 1. Machine 2, working for 4 minutes, which they gave us, gets us, and at a rate of 48 pages per minute. So the rate is 48 pages, number of minutes is 4 minutes, and that equals to, well, 48 multiplied by 4. 4 times 2 is 4 times 8 is 32. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. 192. 192 pages. Alright, so machine 2 can make 192 pages in 4 minutes. Machine 1 can make 180 pages in 6 minutes. And they want to know how many more copies does machine 2 make. Alright, so let's take 192, subtract 180. And what do we get? Well, we get 2, 1, 12. The answer is B.